North America. Now we're going to see what they've got to offer on the T side of Inferno, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I've got Harry and Hugo. Whether you like it or not, they're here, and they would love to talk about it.
What's this then? Everyone's waiting bridge, and they're going to cross lake. Queserato, he jump spotted, and he saw everyone. So this is not a surprise for FURIA, who hang around in the apartments. Art's going to be dueling with one player down bottom B, but here comes the apps play that Yuri is very prepared for indeed. Queserato baits him in, and Yuri tries to shut him down. Some missed shots, but he follows up with 2. Exotic gun as well, and now it's all 4-pack stuck at the bottom of B. Great hold for FURIA. I like the idea there for Rebirth, crossing late, you know, trying to get up ult without information being in the hands of FURIA, but they hang around, they jump spot, and they figure everything out. Vinny's already got the P90, and it's only round 2.
Yes, and that there is why we love, and I really mean love, Vinny. He's going to bring the P90 to the table before the starters have even been ordered. They're even going to throw... Oh, they were going to try and run boost, but didn't work, did it? Vinny and a P90. Now, this is the same guy that uses the R8 on occasion. This is the same dude who's so cheeky, we try and interview him at every opportunity. And Vinny, with the P90, in with the... No one's even looking. Oh, there's a lot of ammo here for Vinny. He's on to 3. Why not make it the ace? I swear, Yuri and Queserato, if you take this away from my guy Vinny, I will not be happy. So there we go. Yuri, that's... I gotta walk away. I can't be in the room. I gotta go. I ought to be anywhere else but here. Seriously, I'm going.
Yeah, Carson agrees, man. He wants to be anywhere else but the B-bomb site. Running through A now. He came through CT. And he's not finding any fights here. FURIA is starting to consider, okay, he could be behind us now. There is a world where he's wrapped around the world, and that world is this world. Carson walks into Queserato. No armor, so this UMP should just chunk him. And it does. 2-0 for FURIA. Only Glocks and the likes for Rebirth, so nothing too crazy. Coming in with a rifle round now.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. I like the T-shirt on the bottom.
You know where you can get it? Here, let me help you. Shop.eslgaming.com.
Oh, nice, dude. Hang on.
It's right next to that other place where you can start your esports career now. Play.eslgaming.com. But more importantly, we want you in the fan cams. IEM.gg/fancam. AWP out for Art. Popping the head off a 4-pack. Peace out, cuzzo. See you next round. He backs away with the smoke down on the top of middle. And Vinny with the aggression on Banana. Does have a P90. We all need to observe this moment. And by that, I mean... We'll start with you, Harry and Hugo.
Ooh. Smoked off and locked out. Rebirth already a man down, not going to be able to get back here easily. Even a bit of a nade onto Rechi. That'll send him out.
I want to see Vinny do more with this gun. Vinny, come on.
Do something.
He's still just waiting, isn't he, down at Banana? Now, the rest of Rebirth, they're out in mid, and Yuri.
Is Art going?
He has seen that mid was clear, but the timing just couldn't be worse. Art now trying to hold this from the arch side, and Yuri does catch one. Rechi's going to hound Art down, and now he's trapped in the library. However, they're not trapped in... Oh, I forgot the line. I did it wrong. It's that Rorschach quote that you all know and love. Rechi doubling up with Vinny's P90, doing what it does best, which is locking in kills all over the place.
Almost didn't get the op, too.
Locked. Yeah,
and he bite again. Oh.
Fell there for a second. You know, that B-rotate didn't seem to realize they could be in CT there, but not the end of the world. And Art holds his own. Queserato with a double.
Well, it's like once, you know, once FURIA figure out and, oh, wait a minute. What do we have here? No. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought I was seeing things there for a second, but that was the fan cams, IEM.gg/fancam. Now, once they realize they've got him locked in towards the arch side, there's literally nowhere Rebirth can go that they can't be extremely focused on by FURIA.
Oh, the leg. It showed too much, and Carson gets removed through the smoke. Orphan Art on the short side finding another, and re-aggression for Yuri. He's going to get 2 kills for it, maybe a third. Fullpack shoots back, and he's getting chased from B anyway. He tries to hide underneath, and Vinny will send him 6 feet down. FURIA 4-0.
Yuri actually only goes for 1 there because the AWP was somehow got the guy in boiler. You're like, well, all right, KS, fine. And I don't mean KS like K Serato.
A whole different beast. Let's not get ahead of ourselves if we're FURIA, though, right? Like, they went, what, 5-6-0 up on that first map before things got uncomfortably close. So they know better than anyone. They can't afford to let things slip and play, you know, I hate that word, overconfident, but, like, it is the bread and butter for this team.
Well, now that's confidence right there. Art having taken his head off in the last round. Four-pack wants to try his luck again, this time a little bit more successful.
So we'd just like to point this out. Vinny is 7-0, and that's on the back of the P90. Now he has an M4. So what could possibly go wrong here?
He dies in game.
It could happen. It could.
Everyone knows that the P90 is kind of leading the SMG industry.
It's another one of these little top mid takes for Rebirth, but K Serato, Yuri, and Henny all here. They walk into the AWP 4-pack, and Yuri still oh, no one's even looking.
Oh
no one is even looking, and that there could be the undoing of Rebirth. K Serato, players have gotten past. He's trying to watch his teammates back, but Yuri had to be the one to get it. Exotic. Nice shot to find K Serato, and Yuri left in the hot seat, needs an ace in a 1v2. He hears them rotating away. He's going to try and catch the timing. Yuri running, and they just get round the corner in time. They're still fighting it. And Carson's there to put the first on the board for Rebirth.
Wow. Just a series of crazy happenings right there. You obviously think about the smoke going on to the Arch Molotov. You think surely Rebirth would never put themselves in an awkward situation like that. They didn't clear a porch. But somehow, some way, a round was brought into this game.
So we're going to keep the tally up on this one. It was 7-0 with the P90, but now 0-1 with the M4.
Let it die, Harry. It was anti-eco. Let it die.
Nah, man. I support the P90 movement.
I like the gun, don't get me wrong.
P90 Tech 9, it's probably the best combination you can get right.
All right.
Never run out of ammo because you're dead immediately to a rifle.
All right, well, the haters will say that it's photoshopped. But you'll see here in a second.
Oh, this aggression is so good for Vinny. Again, same trick, different day. No one knows. Oh, the kill. Vinny is up close in the smoke. Phantom just needs to shoot. He will. The headshot comes in from the AK. Art with a flick shot does catch Phantom on the wiggle. And now the AWP's back in the hands of 4-pack. This is a mess. Art's re-aggressing. 4-pack could have his number. Art's on the wrong side right now. And he does catch 4-pack scoped up. Can't follow up. Trapped in on the corner now. And the knife is out for Exotic. He gets no scoped.
Oh my God.
He almost got naded, team naded, in fact.
Scary stuff, but smooth at the same time.
The same dang time. And the no-scope at the end, you just really love to see that. And you see, FURIA, well, that whole smiling thing, this is what they call having fun.
Yeah.
Which, you know, it is a pretty bizarre phenomenon from time to time.
Oh, Yuri with the apps cross. He's going to see so many and they're flashed out, but he can't hit his shot. The spray is a miss, a whiff. And K Serato trading out guns to avoid the reload, dropping the bomb with a second and a third. K Serato showing up on this anti-eco. Rebirth with a bit of a buy, and lots of util don't even get to show us what they had in mind. FURIA removed them from the round quick as you like, and 6-1 up. Coming in with guns are Rebirth.
The Tech 9 frag comes in right there, and it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from. You probably stop what you're doing. You think, what the heck? What happened there? Smooth moves on K Serato to switch his rifles, though. Just noted.
Yeah, who needs reloads, right? Just grab your teammate's weapon.
And then it creates another frenzy, where in which whoever picks up that rifle has to reload it, which you hope is your opponent.
Yeah, I got thrown a FAMAS the other day. It was on burst fire. Didn't find out until I was...
Was it Hawkers?
I think it was Hawkers.
Wow.
No, I don't want to throw him under the bus.
Right,
I don't know if
Nikos.
I think Is it you, Trace?
It was actually Trace.
Yeah, god damn it, Trace. I had a
That
feeling
was
it wasn't
some good
Hawkins.
deflection right there.
Nice try, nice try.
Vinny.
Got me killed.
You guys can't prove anything.
Smoke Warrior, as he's sometimes known. In with the first, and now looking for even more. It's actually Henny to snipe that one away from him, but regardless, it's a huge advantage taken at Banana.
Yeah, banana control really not on the cards here for Rebirth. 3 deep for Furia. They've already just kind of picked away.
Look at Vinny, he's still going.
Yeah, they just...
Bad man.
This, I mean, this is what we say about, like, overconfidence. I wouldn't say this is overconfidence.
Oh.
That was a damn fly peek right there. We're talking about the double peek from the top of middle. Art and Yuri do clean up the round, but I don't know that it's so much overconfidence as it's wanting to play down to that level.
I think overconfidence is the wrong word here. I think it's disrespect is the word that you're looking for, right?
In a way, but I wouldn't say necessarily disrespect. I mean,
I don't mean it in like the sense that they're like offending Rebirth. I mean it in like the way that they're not giving them any
angle.
room.
They're not going to go through all the methodical stuff right here to play against Rebirth.
They know they can get away with more than they could versus the best in the world. So they're showing us what they can do. They're letting their individuals run wild, let loose. And finally, yeah, more smiles for Furia. Things are happier, things are better, vibes are good. And the wind's rolling in, 7-1 right now.
So Mars will be closer to Earth tonight than it will be until 2035.
So are you saying we should all queue matchmaking and only buy P90s, and there's a chance we actually win?
And there's a chance that in doing so, we get to be the first people on Mars.
So if there was any day to like glue a bunch of ladders together, like as many as we can.
Yeah, as many as we can. And fly to Mars.
This would be the day.
Man, that would be cool.
Yeah, that would be something spectacular, let me tell you. It would be like when Fortnite first came out and you could just build off into the heavens.
Yeah, that's what we should do.
And that's all I did do, and then I installed.
The idea of like climbing to planets is great. You know, like I've climbed to Uranus, but I've never once climbed to Mars. And so I can't wait to see where that journey would take me.
Well, you'd have to like climb out of the atmosphere that is Uranus. Uranus, as they'd have us call it.
Uranus, yes.
Uranus.
Yes, of course.
Now, speaking of which, the Uranus, that is Boiler Room. Really going to be that port of call right here. The last player in 4-pack trying to get an op shot off, and he's going to have to scurry away, maybe reposition himself. He's going to catch a grenade. No, I say that. So close. They've got him trapped. They've got him pincered. Not a whole lot of places he can go. That rotation from B isn't quite there just yet. But 4-pack with 20 HP and now 0. What can you say about that, Hugo B?
8 rounds for Furia, Trace.
Nice.
Numbers speak for themselves as I read them out verbally.
The rules are the rules.
Yeah.
And that's something I think we should all take note of.
Yeah. Certainly.
Some more than others. You two especially.
Any rules that we need to adhere to in this moment, Hugo, please?
Oh, you know, Trace.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You're right.
Triple B for Furia. They've been...
Not in my house!
You cool?
Harry, what the hell was that?
Sorry, dude. I just have this whole thing like, oh, it's a lot. I have a lot going on.
Boom.
What? Hang on. We all saw that hit,
I think he was
right?
moving. I think he was moving.
Okay, well, this one, he at least gets that one. He sees the barrel. Retchy, betrayed by his long old barrel on the orb. Now, Art's on with another. He's having a bit of a scary round. And look at that. He's not even... Phantom's holding... Oh, Phantom should still have it. Okay, good, right. Phantom realizes, like, he's thinking like a normal person at first. He's like, right, I'll keep holding for when he runs out. And then he's like, oh, no, I'm up against Furia. I have to see what the most grimy play is. And, of course, they've already jumped out of mid, gone down second mid. And he does catch up. So 4-pack and Phantom.
Only one B player, but that rotate's coming in hot. K-Serato and the spawn flashing through. They're not in yet. You can still see Phantom's holding for the flank, and he might have just missed the timing, peeling away as Yuri gets there. But Yuri won't overcommit until they know that these Ts are inside of B. It's a good call for FURIA, not overplaying their hand. Henny getting the drop and follows up through the smoke as you do. Simple as that.
Man, whenever I watch Henny play, I'm always like, man, this game looks so easy. And then I try and do what he does in the server, and it's like,
how's it go for you?
Oh no, I'm dying all the time, and actually I'm just throwing. But look at him, he makes this game look like it's a point-and-click adventure. I don't know how he does it.
Simple, Harry. You move the mouse, you point, and you click. Sometimes you don't even know where they are, but Henny does it nonetheless. And Rebirth getting blown out of the water on FURIA's map pick. 9-1 up. Again, the ult play. This time it's not app spotted because there's a triple B. This is great for Rebirth. If they keep up with this elevated pace, they might drop into the site before FURIA are ready. You can see Art's not even looking at the apartments. He's got the AWP out in the pit, not the place for this weapon. And the flash should be able to stop him. There's no util over yet, only a smoke. Waiting for a flashbang. Art's got the shot, and util coming in for FURIA denies the aggression. If Rebirth just ran out off of spawn, they would have had FURIA completely caught off guard. Instead, it's 5 players at the A bomb site, even pushing on the flank and catching the mid-rotate. Okay, Retchy does hit a great shot, but Rebirth could have made a lot more of this round. Retchy's really trying to get everything out of it, and it's actually forced to rotate back towards B.
Yeah, Retchy has been, I think, definitely the guy to be keeping an eye on, right? Can he get any more done in this round? Oh, getting aggressive down in mid. I don't know, man. Retchy and his D-goal onto a third, as he's now left in a clutch, and Henny is there just to get it all back under control. 10 on the board for FURIA. And so we do have this reinvestment for Rebirth. Rebirth.
Stop, Harry. Don't go down that circle, that cycle. Cycle of Rebirth.
Just a very, like, tense name. Tense, that's the wrong word. I can't think. The word birth just feels like a lot.
Harry, everyone has been birthed. Every person is
not me, dude.
Yeah?
I just fell out the sky, landed. I was like, wow. What a journey. What a flick from Art. My goodness. Can he get any more? Well, no. The answer quickly revealed. But can Yuri get any more? That's the question we always... No, the answer quickly revealed. But can Vinny get any more down here at the bottom of Banana? He's also gone aggressive. This A site could have fallen into the hands of... Look, man, he's missed. He's got the perfect timing. They won't even ever consider this. But they do consider this. Vinny's gone as well. But now you're thinking, can Keserato get anything done in this round? And the answer, no. He's got to back away. But then suddenly, what if I told you there's another man? There's Henny over here in the graveyard. Can he get anything done? Oh, there's one for Henny. But the answer is no, as Exotic does deal with him. And now we go back towards Old Faithful. Keserato, can he get anything done here in the 1v3? Moving in through the library. But this man, not looking to be a book reader so much as a mind reader. And he takes Exotic out of the round. Keserato, we were looking at him. We were hoping he could deliver. Luckily enough, Retchy is there to get it back under control for Rebirth.
Harry, my only question for you is, Keserato, could he get anything out of that round?
Well, he gets away with 2, right? But that's not enough sometimes.
He did one tap it, dude. So that was I mean, that was worth it. I mean, he didn't win the the retake, but whatever. Cool shots nonetheless all around long. And for Henny, though, I think he's in a very pivotal position. I think, though, with a little bit better spray control there, perhaps would have found a little more success. But
Trace wouldn't have missed those.
Well, I mean, I ain't say that either. I'm just saying.
Ooh.
Have you ever played Oskarish in a qualifier?
He played me.
Well, that wasn't on the qualifier, though, so...
Okay, Retchy now. Quick kill in... Oh, boy. FURIA, they really are just hammering this one home. Look at the damage done. So much, so low are Rebirth in this 3-on-3, but those AKs strike hard and they strike fast. Retchy with a headshot to Henny. Vinny does go through the smoke and gets past him, but now they know. They've traded ult for B, and they've gone right up into this A site. Retchy caught on the late play, but A will be lost. It's going to have to be a retake for FURIA. Where do Rebirth want to play for? It's a plant deep in the site with a player in pit. Remolly coming through again. And FURIA up in the apartments looking for vengeance.
And you know, they say that revenge is a dish best served cold. However, FURIA They're certainly bringing the heat. That Molotov goes in, and Carson having a fight in it, as now it's left Exotic in the 1v1. Vinny, he's got the knife out. He's got the knife out. What's he playing at here? Tap on the bomb. Exotic, knife in hand. Into the site he goes, and he does win it out over Vinny. So Rebirth put 3 on the board as they closed that out. And early on, when we were looking for a word to describe what was going on, we were saying, well, it's not overconfidence, it's more like disrespect or something like that. Well, now I think we're hitting those limits of overconfidence, right?
Absolutely.
When you find yourself pushed into alt mid and
alt mid again.
Yeah, and then, you know, like maybe T-apps, right? And then you lose the A site, but you've got T-spawn control. That's probably where you've hit that little tipping point.
Luckily, we're at the scoreline where FURIA can afford to do that, right? Like, they can give up a couple of rounds. They can go 10-5 and they won't be worried, but they might go 10-5 with a buy like this. Double shotgun, triple deagle. It's a matchmaker's dream or nightmare, depending on what team you're on.
Love a good nightmare. That's what it kind of sounds like, too. Never needed like an audio illustration.
Oh, dear.
It's Harry Russell with the comical Mac 10 vibes from 4-pack. He's got him stacked to the ceiling this round. Until he runs into Yuri. Of course, that's a deagle. And a smoke. It should slow down everything. And somehow he's able to grab the MAC-10 and stay alive and drop grenades. Yuri really putting some pain down here on Rebirth in one of the last rounds of the half.
Big downgrade onto the MAC-10 as well. I like that. You know, more bullets, but boy, are those bullets weak.
Yeah, but man, they start flying all over the place. You never know if you're going to get a dink off or not.
I like the bait, right? They shoot shots and Art stays in spawn. He actually comes to join him eventually. Queserato about to realize that this is all a ruse in
2 1-digs.
middle. Bang.
Never mind.
Body shot counts. Still a 1D. Exotic gone. And now Rebirth setting up towards A. They don't commit. They go back into the 2-man B hole. But even though Fury's rotating, with nothing called on that A site, how long will it be before he doubles back? Even Art's going as well. Now FURIA have fully committed, full send, and it's one that they're going to regret. Guys, why is it so quiet? Oh no. Oh no, it's B.
Now they hear it, they know, and Art is Deagle. Gotta find something.
Fighting.
Good grief.
They're actually taking the engagement. Retchi does get the better of Yuri. Not painting us a pretty picture there with the Deagle, that's for sure. Queserato, it's his turn with the big Deags. And Retchi, bigger Deag than I, as he puts 4 on the board for Rebirth.
Just an AD. Shots in there. Wild scenes. Last round of the half here. Yeah. Second map of play.
Retchi was a top fragger of the previous map. I mean in the server, the one Canadian. And even outfragged Henny with 27 on Henny, 28 on Retchi. And he's showing up here and now. 3 kills in that round. Fighting spawn.
Yeah, there's something about them Canadians, man. You rile them up, you never know. They might stick your head in the snowbank or something.
Snowbank, is that where they get their money, or?
No, but
yeah, they say
that's not bad.
There's snowbank like snowbank, right?
Yeah,
that's their advertising slogan.
Which is, yeah, it's actually on the top of the snow cone truck that they drive around in. You guys are pathetic.
Ooh,
trying to challenge mid with the scout. And now having a fallback. Now, he is here alone. He gets 2 tags off and is like, that's fine. I've done my job. And he's going to call for a double rotate from B. And now actually not a double rotate from B, as both the B players come back to B. So they fooled us, but did they fool Rebirth? Vinny, Mag 7.
It's such a creepy fight to take, too. He's going to get naded into oblivion. He's not the only one. Carson down to 15 HP. Banana.
Just waiting, though.
Yeah, they are. But the thing about Banana is that's Furia's-ish. They're running that part of town.
Ooh, Art scout down in the pit. This is a scary fight to be taken. And with everyone low, this scout is going to hit like an AWP. Henny's just hiding in the site, only going to peek if he needs to. And there's Henny arriving. Art on the scout, doing all the damage. Henny there to help out at the very, very end. And Furia, they take 11. Rebirth managed to cobble 4 together at the end of the first half of play. How's this game going to end up? I have no idea. So we're just going to have to wait and see. Please tune back in.
I don't want your empathy, I just want another enemy. I'm not gonna change a thing for you. I'm over middle ground, and I really wanna burn it down. I'm not your friend, and I won't pretend I am. So don't reach out, and I mean that. I'm under siege, and I need you to see that. You're on one side, I'm on another, and we will wage war upon each other. I'm no angel, you're not either. I'm at a fever pitch, you're at a leisurely pace. I'm unscathed, I'm unafraid. A warm welcome to the war game.
Welcome to the war game.
You're no ally of mine. Your life is a kind of lie, and I know that I won't change your mind. We have no common ground, and we're never gonna figure it out. So don't get friendly, get angry. I'll bury you down by the bar.
It's the Intel Extreme Masters! Online 2020, of course, for New York, and things are back to normal now that we've gotten that yelling episode out of the way, and we're back into the second map of play here. It is that of Inferno, and it is FURIA currently running the board. And for all you cool cats and dogs out there, if you want to get a little bit closer to the action, that'll be IEM.GG/fancam. Meanwhile, the only thing not getting closer anytime soon would be the odds from FURIA and Rebirth by GG.bet.
Henny just peeking at pixel angles, spamming the Glock, takes down Phantom.
Reasonable.
Not the start you wanted if you're Rebirth, but they're going to try and keep fighting middle. They won't push it, right? They don't got the ghoul for that, but maybe they should have, because this is not coming up with results either. Uh-oh. Oh, he was just on the angle. Retchy does peek him as Art moves away, trying to reposition inside of the B site, calling for rotations. He's made the right call. Two coming here from CT. Deep smoke. FURIA love this, but they're just going to go through it. They're here in time. Exotic dropping the bomb and backing up on the tree. Two CTs in position with Retchy covering from the bomb site. It's going from bad to worse, sending Vinny in first, who is low HP. K-Serata might want the P250, but it's too late to trade now. And now they've just got to try and win some battles. Nice shot for Vinny. K-Ser with a cover, and he will go down. It's 2 health, 2 players, and 2 taps. Maybe Vinny can do it.
Oh, it's so close, and Vinny,
2
one
HP.
shot away,
man.
and that there was always going to be his undoing. I don't know, man. I don't know. I was believing for a moment.
It's when you get that one click with that P250, you're just like,
Yeah, and then he does it again, and then at that point, you're like...
hold on, I got a soundboard for this. Yep, that's about what it sounds like right there.
What did
Poppin'
you have to like type
melons.
the name into your soundboard?
Well, there's just so many options to choose from.
Oh, fair play.
Pick one.
I got like a taser noise. You got that?
Ah!
All right.
What else you got?
Taser spelt with an S, not a Z. Is it different, or is it under the same category?
No, I
Type it in,
think-
Trace. What does the machine say?
Taser. Okay.
Yeah, no.
I think that's
Real
just
bad,
what it
yeah.
said. Yeah, it's just taser. It's like an 8
using
ball.
text-to-speech at that point.
Yeah, it's basically if you're shaking the magic 8 ball over here.
Ooh, hello, booster. Oh, bye, Yuri. Oh no, it might go deep. No, yeah, he's dead.
Well, we were gonna boost, and then there wasn't a boost because you can't really do that with one player. Henny and Quesarado, one deagle between the two of them, and so far so good when they take down 4-pack with just one shot. Why get a 4-pack when you only need one?
Yeah, that's a very good point. Quesarato and his deagle deliver another, but for Henny, there's a man closing in through the banana. And
the spin.
Could you imagine? He gets the tag and now getting pressured. Henny with the deagle. Oh, every shot feels like it's getting closer, but none of them connecting.
And you look at Rebirth right there in that round, right? Obviously, they had a weapon advantage, and obviously, the round was geared for them to win. But you want to keep taking fights against a guy with a deagle? Do you really want to keep doing that?
I admire the confidence.
I mean,
it will get them back. It will bite them back at some point.
Yeah, you know, I've admired confidence a few times in my life, and it's led me to some pretty dumb situations. And on that one, that could have went bad. They could have fed him just 2 deagle kills right there. But they didn't, and that's not the reality. That's not the world we live in, Hugo.
Yeah.
So that's not a world I want to bring you up in.
Thanks, Dad.
You got the soundboard for that one? Oh, no. Wrong sound. Wrong.
Sorry,
Real
that was the Rebirth sound effect.
Oh, wow. That's what they play every time they walk into the arena. All right.
Me out.
Yep. Canceled, of course.
Rebuy now for Furia at least, right? D's away, AKs to stay, and a bit of a bonus for Rebirth with 1 SMG left, so it's all right. Through the smoke, Quesarato, they're going to run at him, and yeah, aggression with the SMGs gets denied anymore for Quesarato. He's falling into their spray. Surely dead here. Don't know how he's living. Art's going to go back for a little bit of a revenge, and he does get traded. Vinny keeps it intact for Furia, and they think B's clear. They are so wrong. These rotates have been very fast ever since the pistol for Rebirth. Furia committing, though. They do lose Vinny on the way in, but they've got the sight.
Yeah, he's going to go for that plant for sure. Look at the Molotov usage here for Furia. They know what's up. They know that player is wrapped all the way back around through the construction area. And with those Molotovs dissolving, it's going to leave an avenue of approach open. 4-pack just left wondering where he's going to find these T players after the bomb plant. Well, you found Yuri. Or rather, Yuri found you. And now just Exotic. Late to the bomb site. Potentially late to the game as well.
Oh, and Yuri overruns him. Furia on to 12 as they make quick work of that B site. And so now Rebirth with no money left to reinvest. They might just have to take it. Well, taking an eco is like problematic as well because you're double eco on some of these guys. So it's a bit of like a conundrum here for Rebirth. Like, do they take an eco and have a really kind of rubbish buy up against 12? No, they force.
Yeah. I'd have done the same thing. Not a good call, not a nice call to have to make, but the scout, that's not too bad. It's not an AWP, but it hits 2 players down low.
Especially you're peeking mid like that, you know, perhaps you can get off, you know, 1 shot on the dome or something, but nope. And also, Lucas leaves Imperial. As of 50 seconds ago, official report there by HLTV.org.
What a fast, Trace.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you just got to keep your finger to the pulse.
Brazilian scene shaken up right now. There's a lot of good teams, right? Like, we actually talked about this when we were covering SA region. Like, if you look even on like regional rankings on HLTV, there's just so many Brazilian teams in comparison to other regions. Like, so many teams that are not playing at a top level, but playing at local lands, playing at regional events, and that's awesome, man. So like teams like MIBR, teams like Furia, they've really pushed the scene forward in a huge way, and yeah, a lot more.
They have. Yeah. And now you kind of look at the fallout, right? Of say like an MIBR who are no longer in action, dare I say, and then you have a Furia who are just destroying people online, destroying NA's scene, albeit in the best ways possible. Yeah. You just got to think about like, okay, when those teams like MIBR fall, what happens to the remainder of the scene? And North America's scene is kind of in the same place.
Yeah, at
it's
least
a power vacuum.
what is good is like the timing of MIBR falling is like the timing of the FURIA rise, right? So there's still someone to root for, you know, regionally, domestically, and there's still that belief that, okay, yeah, right, the old guys, they maybe not kicking around so much anymore, but there still are people from our country representing, and they still are playing at the top level, and not a single person who likes Counter-Strike could doubt that FURIA are one of the best teams in the world right now. So that's awesome, and it only drives more players from that scene to go and compete.
And perhaps, you know, you need a little more evidence. Oh, these guys on the desk, they're always talking about it loud. No, actually, it's Astralis saying along the lines of like, hey, I wish we could play FURIA right now. You know, or there are teams dying for that international competition right there that seemingly we won't have answers until that does happen, which luckily we have the Global Challenge coming up. That's right. Tell us about the Global Challenge, Hugo.
Yeah, coming in December, later in the year, the IEM Global Challenge. We've got LAN back in action here in Cologne. We've got teams flying over from the European and North American region, hopefully including FURIA. We're still waiting on more details about attending and qualifying. But when those come through, again, we're expecting FURIA, EG, Liquid. These are some of the names that we want to see on LAN, and hopefully they'll get there as well. So keep your eyes on that if you're ready for LAN Counter-Strike to come back. We certainly are here at the IEM New York. But it's been into a bit of a B play for a couple of members of FURIA, into a stack as well, but not a lot to show for it. Checked. Serato, he doesn't know. Oh dear, the gun barrel, the model could get in his way. He's going to get out alive.
Look at all the positioning over on A.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it is a stack, but then FURIA probably just puzzled. Like, surely there's somebody over here. Surely we're going to find somebody. And no, Art wrapping all the way through CT. Now the information is up. Now the jig is up. Now it's just a matter of how many people are going to peek Art and how much information, because the bomb's already over at A.
Yeah, no reason to overextend when you got Phantom tucked in the tree, right? Like, you know, if anyone crosses towards the site, they're going to get a possible free kill. Phantom just waiting patiently. Does Art check him is the question. He looks likely.
Respect.
Vinny finding another. They know Exotic's here too, and Phantom's finally had enough of waiting around. Maybe he should have had a little more patience in him, but at the end of the day, it's not all too important. This is an eco, and Rebirth are getting swept as the bomb has already been planted. Oh, very close in the smoke. But spamming the D gives it away, and Art, low HP, both of them a shot away from death.
Here's Exotic.
Woo!
Finds the first kill on a Yuri. Looked pretty clean, but overall he's already pretty low HP, already pretty pincered into that site and into that conundrum that is the quadrant of B site on the map.
It's just about, you know, sweeping it under the rug there for FURIA, just cleaning house as the round was already theirs, and the map might just fall in their favor as well. We have one more chance for Rebirth up against 14 to buy in and to do what they can do. But at this point, FURIA on their map pick, it may have been close. Yeah, that kid was wild.
He was on his chair, yeah.
It may have been close in Mirage, but Inferno is no same situation. Ooh.
See, that's the kind of behavior that I want to encourage. However, safety first.
Yeah.
So jumping up and down in your chair from Office Depot or whatever, or wherever you got it from, not advisable.
Watch out. That smoke bounced for Serato. It would have put the molly out, giving him top B control, but it bounced. And it goes past the Molotov. FURIA have to go A as a result, but if anything, they've avoided the triple B setup.
Yes, they have. And so now, this A play, maybe a little bit deadly, especially with this library getting smoked off and 4-Pack having a fight from the other side of it. Now, when they throw these smokes, something to note is that they do it in a way that blocks off the library first, and then they throw the arch and deep library smoke. So that closer one almost works like a bit of a doorway. It lets you separate those fights based on the smoke timings. That's pretty cool. Exotic down in pit, he's anything but cool as he gets burnt to death. 4-Pack dropped at long. And this one is going to be 15 on the board for FURIA as Phantom and Carson are left in this round in a 2-on-4 now. But that one kill onto Vinny is hardly going to be like the last hurrah you were hoping it was. And getting out of the round with 2 Famises up against 15, that's gross.
Yeah, it's a best case scenario, yet still sounds awful. And that's because it kind of is. But this is like, you know, as much as it was nice to see Rebirth show up and give us something to talk about on that first map, this is kind of what I want from FURIA. I don't want them dropping games like
See,
this.
getting out of the round, which they're not even going to get to do because Art just hunts them down, but getting out of the round with like 2 Famises and a save up against 15 is like having your bank ring you and say like, yeah, someone stole your identity and all the money's gone. But the good news is all the debts you owe, they're still fine. They're untouched. And it's like, oh, sound. Well, I'm glad I'm having a great day. But anyway, that's enough about my 2015. As now we move on to 15-6 in favor of FURIA.
It's the MP9 time. To the clock, and you scream in delight. It's a mid-push. Art with a leg. Tech9 is out. He wants to close this here and now, and he might just be able to spray for Vinny. They can't see a thing through the Molotov. K-Serato comes in with another, and Yuri in lower, popping up with a double. It's all on Retchy, and you might Retch at this round because FURIA are 1 kill away from 15 or 16-6.
And you know, you look at this round from the Rebirth perspective, and you think,
Vinny.
well, okay, Vinny. Anyway, a little bit of an info play, but you think, all right, that was their Hail Mary. That was their saving grace. They thought for sure, well, maybe not for sure. They thought there's a chance. But guess what? There wasn't. It's FURIA coming out on top, banging them out, getting it done in style. We're going to go into a quick break. We're going to come back and digest all